Wow, Jinrel is one of those completely piss lanes. Just turbo piss lanes.
BB Renekton.
Why do I feel like even though Jinrel is a complete piss lane, that Artemis and Elio are just going to fucking slam it all in and see what happens? Not the Warwick. Oh, he's actually
Yeah,
taunting BB.
Warwick, let's
He's taunting
go.
BB right now. Jesus.
Lock it in.
Oh no, I don't want to see his Aatrox again. Yeah? Gnar could be good here, actually.
Gnar.
This duo, this Trundle Renekton duo is actually kind of dangerous to lane against. I feel like you could so easily get ganked and die.
Whose comp do you like better?
G2 has some really good CC.
Syndra, and I feel like Syndra's hella slept on, so I'm going with G2.
I don't know about Syndra.
Every time I play against Syndra, I feel like she's has like no weaknesses. Like her main weakness would be, oh, she doesn't have good mobility. But I think her defensive options are like pretty good. Interrupting dashes and stunning people off you. And then most people do Cosmic Drive Swiftness boots, which would like be unplayable on any other mage, but Syndra can just do it and still have a ton of damage. She actually moves pretty fast.
Hey, we'll see.
Now, early game Syndra is pretty weak. But honestly, starting at like level 2 or 3, she's kind of, for me, she's kind of annoying to play against. She hits 2 abilities. She gets like a stack of her passive and mana back. So like, if you're really good and you're able to just like constantly stack your passive, you get mana refunded a lot. Pretty strong.
Who wins this bot matchup? Jhin versus Varus.
Usually Varus, but Jhin wins the early.
GAM is the strongest early game out of all these teams. God damn.
Oh, wow. That's a very interesting way of playing that. It's getting bounced on. Jhin can kind of like brain off, just spam Q for the first 2 waves, and then after that, kind of Kens, or you go.
Oh my god, Syndra's broken. So much money.
He's first strike. Dude, this is the greediest rune page I've ever seen. Holy shit.
First strike's normal, though. No one goes electrocute. I was looking at the pages, too. I was like, is this normal?
I would think like Comet or Airy or...
There's a Syndra one trick in Korea that I saw goes Comet. No one goes Airy because I guess it's kind of hard for you to ever auto attack. Cooldowns seem kind of long, so you can only get like 1 Airy off anyways. The one guy who does Comet, I was like looking, he only does it against immobile stuff that guaranteed when you hit W or like stun, I guess, the Comet will hit. Like against Yasuo, he goes back to like first strike. Oh my god, Emo.
Oh,
Emo.
that timing was insane.
Damn.
Beautiful Emo.
Boot rush Syndra.
It's so beautiful. I feel like the expectation of Ki versus BB is that BB is legit gonna like get solo killed twice per game on average, but if he like does any better than that, I honestly think G2 is just gonna completely sweep these guys. I don't really see Hans or Caps losing their respective matchups, and then it was just like, okay, well, can Ki shit on BB enough to matter? I don't think BB's just gonna keep playing the way he was. I would like GAM to win though. I like the underdog story, and I just like watching Vietnam play. They're so crazy.
I'd rather have G2 win. I think they have more potential.
Oh yeah, they do. I'm just a sucker for like an underdog story. I mean, definitely G2 playing at their best has way more of a chance to.
Whoa!
Oh!
Played with the solo kill.
That's one of those morale ganks. You show up just to cheer him on. Wait, actually, Simian got assists.
Yeah, you did a lot there.
Every single game is Jungle Gap.
Junglers are so broken.
He ain't wrong. He's spitting the truth.
They're so OP.
Meteos, how do you explain 6 junglers in the top 10 of Green Solo Ladder? What are we thinking about the strength of that role then?
It's the hardest role, so the best players play it.
Okay.
They're just the best players, and they happen to play jungle. Wait. Really?
Yes. Really?
Oh.
Really? Really, really.
Oh
Wow.
my God!
Wow.
So lucky.
This man's is a math major. He knew.
So lucky. And he's dead.
Well, how
And
much
he's
math
gone.
And they're double killed.
Oh, how
much
does
math
Hans
is
get out of this
mathing right
one?
now?
Levi missed W.
Oh,
Damn.
wait.
Wow.
Varus had
That ended up being
flash.
terrible.
It's
Oh my
inverse
God.
GAM. Kiai is getting
Wait.
hard fucked early game, and his team is doing well. This is exactly GAM's.
This is what they want. This is what they need.
Yeah, maybe they just need to switch things up by doing this. Usually, Kiai is like 2k gold ahead of enemy top laner, and his team is running it.
It feels like they thought Gnar had no flash, maybe. This seemed forced as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
I also
it
think
took so
there's
long that they got
no
cleaned up.
way they knew that the enemy bot was that close.
1 for 3. Is that good, chat? Chat, is this real? Grok, is that good for G2?
Oh, Emo's down a whole level again.
Yeah, when you roam, and then you have to do the walk of shame back mid, and no one's covering, feels pretty rough. Made the right play though. Just needs to play dodgeball for the rest of it. That's one thing that always bothers me against Syndra too, is just like I spend the whole mid lane, no one outranges Syndra's stun. Like I haven't found, like maybe like Lux, I don't know, barely. But like you just spend all of your time just playing dodgeball on her stun, fearing for your life. Hard to play against.
Unless you buy Mercs.
Does that help?
Yeah.
A little bit. You're still gonna get stunned and get comboed, and then she's gonna walk away.
It makes the stun so much less threatening. She has to be way closer.
GAM got ropes for free. What the helly? Actually, I didn't even notice they did. Their map movement is not really getting caught by this observer, to be honest. So I should just glue to the mini map rather than just. I'm like casual viewing where I'm like looking at the screen as the observer's showing stuff, but the mini map will tell me more. Artemis has some strange builds. Like this one's not that strange, but he pretty much never builds how I see at least LCS 80 carries builds.
Legendary no IE build.
Yeah, the no IE builds, the random BT, as well as like always going Navori on any champ that can use it seconds, and then this game not going collector. Hans flashes the Q. This looks
They're
actually
engaging
kind of.
on Alistair.
Wait a sec.
Doesn't look that good for
Human
GAM.
flash is so weird. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, I guess it is good for GAM. Oh,
Hans is getting fucked. Hans is. Oh.
He lives. Oh.
Oh, the
God,
Jin
that
W.
Why did he walk back up?
He just wanted to hit him in the back for the fuck you poke back, but he didn't realize
Well
he was
played.
tagged for Jin W.
Was he trying to kill Xin Zhao? It looked like they were thinking about killing Xin Zhao with Syndra ult.
Oh, Artemis, nice try, bro. EU has become worse and worse. So strange. It feels like the scene itself is still doing really well. So I don't really get why. There seems to also be like a lot of talented players that are coming in and like playing really well. Merwin, he's not that new, but like Nicholas and Vladdy are both fucking totally insane.
Blackfire Torch Syndra? Monka?
That's normal. That's normal, yeah. It's usually Blackfire, Cosmic, CDR boots. Or Swifties, not CDR boots.
Swifties aren't normal. Sorks are.
So Doublelift's just making shit up? Or what?
Ludens is more popular than Blackfire? I'm on pro build stats, and I see most.
Yeah, I mean, I was just looking at solo queue players, which usually emulate what the pros do anyway. But sometimes that's different.
Oh my god, he just doesn't even get the move. Hans kind of out. Oh, huge W on Skumans.
Ow,
Huge
Hans got
ulti
shot.
by Artemis.
Looking pretty even so far.
I think Lebrov gets chased at the end. Oh!
Syndra still has ult.
Syndra has
Are we
flash.
sure Syndra's a good
movement
champion?
by Caps.
This shit better scale Giga for how useless it's been this game. They gave Talia, and they're just getting completely farmed by her early game movement.
Might be disrespecting Emo. This guy has not been playing well in game ones so far, but like this game, he's actually showing up and making big plays. Oh my God! Did BB flinch there like for no reason? I feel like he wins that if he just dashes one more.
Yeah, Nar's pretty low.
Yeah.
Nar was super low there. I mean, he would have blown his flash 1v1, I think, or at the very least just had pressure on him. He dashes away because he doesn't know if
I
he's
thought it was a bait.
coming.
You have to say that
Yeah.
that last fight, Caps went for the stun on Emo under tower to try and interrupt his.
If you dash in there and anyone's around, feed.
Yeah.
The rel so early on. Ki here, since he is chunked out, not going to be a GAM answer. GAM have called. We're going to give you that Herald. We will go for the trade. But can they survive under tower? Yeah, Elio's coming out.
There's a lot of people here.
I think this is 5 top, and I don't know if this is a good play for GAM. Or for G2, excuse me.
Oh no, Capture's dead.
Caps legit
Wait,
dies.
I think he got executed though, right? I know he got killed.
No. Rel got the kill.
I mean, because they
Against
have
Turret
Herald,
and
it's
2
not
kills. It's
as
good.
terrible, but that's for sure an overcommit. Damn, Caps is probably feeling like desperate to get involved because he's just sitting there. I think it was the first ult he used all game.
Yeah. He's going Cosmic, though. That's the EU special.
He's doing the double lift build.
No, I don't even play Syndra at all. No way.
Oh, that is such a nice team by Emo.
Like, what a timing by Caps to just not get there by a fraction of a second. Dude, Artemis actually did work this fight. His ults were pretty insane. His last one on Hans was really nice. Got him out of the fights. Oh, wow. They're deep as hell. Is it going to work?
Bye-bye.
He's dead. G2 is doing a very good job of keeping the tempo up. When they're 5 strong on one side, they're just sending it because I think they feel like they can't play the map normally since global pressure from Talia is like just owning them. So instead of just going back to their lanes and letting that happen, they're just getting ahead of the problem and making the first play. Pretty smart. People do those kinds of plays against like Shen as well, or like Nocturne comps where you just kind of know you can't play 3 lanes that easy. You just keep forcing. I like this build by Artemis. It's kind of weird he doesn't go Collector before Lord Doms, but I like this a lot. Then you just go IE Rapid Fire.
What do you think about this Jhin build? Yomu's Lord Doms.
We were just talking about
He
that, bro.
literally just talked about it, huh? What the hell?
Insane. Literally insane build. Ooh.
I like that build a lot.
How many blunts did you just hit, Meteos?
What?
What?
Hold up, did
Oh my
you
God, wait.
shower?
BB?
Oh
actually
my.
No, I think BB might be dead here if this W hits.
He's got no Sterix.
Bye-bye.
Oh man, he was so tunnel on the 1v1. The same thing keeps happening, which is just like action is happening, and then Talia's always first, and it's just swinging the game so hard. And I really like the way that game even played that, where Ki insta bases and then covers bots, so they just basically lose nothing. Like everyone just kind of cycled the map. Oh, Emo getting chased down. I think Drake's up.
Fucking
BB's
Trundle's
dead
fast.
for it. I think they should just start it. If I was GAM right here, I would just start the Drake instantly. And there's no TP timer for BB if they kill it fast enough. Also,
BB
I
got
really
fucking
think that
ganked
G2
on
can't
his
get
fault.
out of control. They gotta go bot right now.
He needs this mid laner to come gank for him. Kiaya, bit of a pussy for that.
True.
Kiaya's actually up a full level.
Yeah. The items are even between top laners, though. Look at Kiaya. This guy's full solo queuing. His team is doing a setup, and they gave every ward and all of the control so Kiaya
Just
can
uses
do this.
E.
He just uses E. Well, dude, what is he doing?
Big money.
What is he
Big
doing?
money moves. I like that. That's aura right there.
What the hell? It's gonna work.
Oh, the Nar show! The Nar show! Nah, this guy's dick is huge.
And he's
Watch
dead.
out.
Wait.
I think he flashed in.
What?
Ki, he flashed stuns on 2 people in the red pit, and then Caps got chain CC'd, then flashed out pretty low.
Yeah. There's one Nerf flash. Yeah.
Yeah, Hans just cleansed and just kind of tanked the damage and fought him back.
Yeah, that was barely a sliver of HP left for Caps. I mean, Kiaya had found such a good angle with both carries.
Dude, what Kiaya was doing there is some shit that you would never see. Oh, nice movement by BB, is it?
Oh, BB's doing tricks on it. Damn, if that Jin W hit, he was dead.
Wait, G2, insane play this whole time they were on Ada? Wow, that was...
All right, that's GG.
That was very nice by G2. Holy. Caps is 2 levels ahead now. Scuman's 2 levels ahead. It's brutal. Apparently, like, someone says Ludwig's not even allowed to do his stream challenge over MSI.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's part of the co-streaming agreement. You don't solo queue during the broadcast.
Okay, I got debated. Ludwig's not a part of the agreement. Yeah, it definitely is. It's the same thing as like when we were players. You weren't allowed to stream solo queue over LCS.
Yeah.
We'd actually get in trouble for that. Levi
Makes sense.
Oh, Levi got. Oh, this looks terrible for a game.
My God.
It's looking Joe. That was just not even
hell?
close. It was just a complete wipe.
What the hell?
How is that so bad?
Is he? Okay.
I feel like
All right, I mean,
GAM
I guess it's
GAM's
over.
champs are like not very stat checky, and they're very kind of like hit and run.
Wait, dude, look at the items on the mid laners. Emo's 2 items plus a Kendall gem and a healing reduction.
Yeah.
Caps is like full build.
Full
He's got
build.
3 items. You dummy.
Full build.
Lena was telling me something pretty interesting, which was like our generation grew up with like viral, like not viral is the wrong word, but like worldwide phenomenon of like reading Harry Potter books, and that got the ball rolling with like people actually reading books. Because like, you know, you read Harry Potter, and then you might, you know, pick up all the other cool stuff that like the targeted for like younger audiences, the fantasy stuff like Artemis Fowl or Twilight or whatever it is, Game of Thrones. But then the next generation doesn't have that like that phenomenon book that's like getting people.
Yeah, people never really
start
read
reading.
books until Harry Potter.
Harry
like,
Potter was
throughout
the
history.
first book. Yes. No, I'm just saying, guys.
Yeah.
I'm just saying Harry Potter obviously had an impact on whether or not you read books as a child. I think it did. For me, it did. I would go to the library to read or even to reread Harry Potter, and then I'd pick up some other stuff too. It had a huge effect on whether or not I'm reading books at all. And I like people are saying that like the next generation doesn't read as much books.
Goosebumps. My brother had like every fucking Goosebumps book.
I read a decent bit of them, but I thought the
didn't fuck with them.
plot was just different every book. I don't remember.
It is. Yeah, it was different every book.
Okay.
Different like creepy.
It's like
stories.
Black Mirror, I guess, but in book format.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Whoa.
Wait, you can go different forms?
Wow, they made an exalted Morgana skin. That's like actually pretty crazy because I didn't feel like Morg was that popular. This looks so cool.
Yep.
Dude, unironically, I don't think I would let my kid have a phone have their phone outside of school hours, like until they were a certain age. I don't know what that age is, but I think like there's no way I'm gonna trust like a 9-year-old kid to not get hooked on some random brain rot shit. And it's probably not even gonna be TikTok at that time. It's gonna be something else, whatever it is, whatever's like basically the lowest common denominator form of entertainment on your phone. But like, I feel like there's no way I'm just gonna let them have their phone 24 hours a day. That's because like their brains aren't even developed. Like, there's no way they're gonna be able to discipline themselves to not be on their phone perma.
What are you gonna let them do?
do normal things that I think are fun and
Just
industrious.
be normal, grr.
like explore other things outside of their phone.
Like what?
Even if it's playing like video games, I think that's totally fine. It's better than being on your phone. I think
True.
playing
Got
Minecraft
any
is
games on your
better.
phone?
I think playing Minecraft is
On
better
God.
than being on your phone. As
You're
like a
right.
10-year-old kid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the science behind it at all. Like I'm just bullshitting fully from just like feels, but like that's how I feel about it right now.
Give him Minecraft, indeed. Give him a console.
Yeah. I think playing Halo is better than being on your phone as a little kid. Honestly,
True.
probably as an adult too. Play Dark Souls as a little kid, that would be funny. You just only give your kid like the fucking hardest and most stressful games to play so they either become a god gamer or they just give up and go do sports. I have a friend who named their son Joseph. Oh my god, it's spelled Guiseff. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Ew.
I'm not gonna do the Tyler One thing. You know, God bless him and his family, but I'm not gonna do that where I take a regular name and spell it differently. I just want the name. to be
Which
a little
name
different.
did they spell differently? Uh-oh.
I think it's Taylor.
Oh!
I think Emo's dead as hell.
He started
He's
W.
actually
He shielded.
alive.
Wait, Hans
and
is
he's
Yeah,
dead?
he looks pretty alive here.
And he's dead.
Dude, he took so long to die.
Yeah, it
Holy
took him
shit.
forever. Hans is actually depressed that it took that long.
Oh!
Human. He's dead.
What about Caps? Oh, they don't
It's
chase.
looking like a scrim. Damn, is starting W on way and then having a fucking miss some alias and TP back good?
I think it's
about
fine.
as bad of a start as you could have.
Starting W on Hoi is underrated. It's very good for going 2 for 2 at level 1.
Dude, look how much
Part of
that
me
shit
feels
is
like if
shielding him.
Scuman just committed from the beginning and they got the early kills faster, but Scuman was so greedy, like just not flashing. And then he ended up doing the worst thing where he's like, and actually, I'm flashing in for this kill, and then he dies.
Yeah.
But the if the commitment was right away, seems like Emo dies and they all get to walk out.
Is really valuable because it gets you to that big power spike much quicker on a single person. Is generally going to be more valuable than
Levi carries these. Dude, he does start 2-0 on Panth and he's running bot in the no sums. This could be really good for them.
I just pay out a Gamba for a game
Wow.
2?
He doesn't even want to give assists.
Bro, why are you
Lil
fucking
Bruv,
making
please just
Gambas?
Give him the assist, you fucking loser.
You said he never ganked, but he's ganking. What's up with that?
Towards his own red side jungle, he is going to find that chicken camp stolen away.
Yeah, he didn't see Skewmon, the chicken thief.
Oh, Hansama in some danger here as Elio and Artemis immediately going in after the AD carry. The Lucian about to die. The flash forward. Artemis grabbing the kill.
Oh my
How is
god.
Gams
He dude's bot lane's
balling?
getting turbo
How is
exposed.
Gam's bot lane just so good? How are they just so good that they're just fisting DLG's bot lane and 2v2 killing G2s?
Will Caps be the only
Oh, wait,
man
they're-
to whip out the Shojin Cleaver build?
Not getting a Bloodthirster first? Or a Shojin? Does he care?
He might be
Does he
trolling.
care about this game at all?
No, I don't think he realizes it's an elimination match.
I just realized Ki is playing Jace. I think
Yeah.
Jace is the auto loss champion as well.
But so is Rise. So I feel like
What a
Corki-
Damn, sniped his ass.
Dude, Elio is absolutely ridiculous on Nautilus. Like his hook accuracy has all like the BLG game too. He was just sniping, bro.
Yeah,
My
that's
God.
that's fucking rough. What do you do if you're Hans here? Is it just BG?
I think it might be time to get a few more daggers.
Wait, he still has 3. So he didn't use any biscuits in that fight?
I mean, he
Need 'em.
just got the third, but yeah.
No, that's not the third biscuit. He literally has all 3 of them. So he clearly had 2 there.
He just figured I'm fucking dead as soon as he soaked.
Yeah, I mean, why waste them? They're actually 5 gold each. Drop.
True.
Yeah.
No, obviously that's a mistake. He should pop him, and it would have made a difference since Artemis lived with 1 HP. So one more auto would have made a difference.
He just chugged 2 of them.
I'm not gonna lie though, there are a lot of, oh my god, and now it's like a confidence thing where you start like just being like, well, the hook's gonna be perfectly aimed, so I'm never gonna juke, and I'm always gonna use my E, and then it becomes really easy for Nautilus to play.
Because he just hooks
knows every time he goes to the hook, he'll guaranteed get your dash. Like there's never gonna be a moment where you start like egoing the hook and just like juking it. I've been there. Once you get hit by like 1 or 2, it's just a bad feeling. Oh,
dude,
Double mark. Double Brum mark.
Boom. Mid gap. Did you see Levi's already full build?
Saw a lot of long swords.
He's full build.
That is a beautiful play by G2 to get their bot lane.
Wait, I didn't see the 2 rubies. What the fuck? That is unique. I've never seen that.
What does that build into?
2 tunnelers.
Undered Sky.
Caps has a pretty virgin build, but oh wow, and I really like when teams do this to make sure that no farm goes wasted. Emo covers bots and
Bomba.
Bomba?
Oh!
Wow.
Where Broken Blade was gonna go, but instead he just flashes over the wall, avoids the collapse. Honestly, huge there for Broken Blade. That was a Pantheon ult that got nothing but a flash. Yeah, and the Pantheon ult was gonna be one of the main.
This is an easy fight for Poppy usually. He's oh, never mind. TP's coming in. It's a 5v3. Lebrov might be dead. He's very low. Yep.
Ooh, Artemis. Goat.
Never mind. Not easy. Quaid loses a lot though. He TP's in for this.
I don't know, man.
It could be very
like
painful.
GAM with a good mid laner would actually be like a fucking scary ass team.
Oh, you actually hate this guy.
Dude, I don't hate him. He's just getting turbo gapped. It's not just him either.
He's just
him or
dog
the other
shit.
guy.
What about last game when he was
pressure from mid?
Literally the last
He was
game
making
you were
some plays,
saying
but
that
he was
running
just
the map.
behind, dude. He was like fucking hella weak. He's just outclassed.
Okay, just bring back Bjergsen then. GAM Bjergsen.
Sure.
Ricky's maxing. Okay, yes, yeah. His Q was doing 0 damage to Rise earlier. Just curious if he had like 3 in E or something. Yeah.
Oh, just the mercs. Bonk.
Bonkerson. Oh, wow.
There's a fucking poopy in there?
Rise, but not
God
Poppy Q.
damn.
I actually can't remember. Is Quirky Q Magic right now? Or Fizz?
Yeah.
Magic? Yeah.
It's magic.
I guess Mercs, and he had boner plate.
Oh, it's magic. Wow, Poppy Rise is another G2 specialty, I think. They always play these kind of nice combo champs. What was the one they were playing last series? I thought was pretty clever. Well, they had a wall
Poppy
comp.
Veigar.
Poppy Veigar, yeah.
Boom!
Oh god.
This emo guy. Oh my god, letting Meteos down.
Elio literally just S-keyed there.
He's doing his best, man. He's doing his best.
He's really trying to
What I was
lose.
meaning though when I say like I feel like GAM they make amazing plays, but it never matters because they trip over their own shoelaces and just like they will lose the game. They will find a way to lose. And it's just like weird basic stuff. They don't have the basics down very well, but they have the hard part down, which is like outplaying people mechanically in lane and in team fights.
I think they do really well. Like their side lanes and jungler are very good. But they do have some issues in all the other roles.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
I'm not even saying I would do that much better than Emo if I was slotted in here. Like, probably at least a bit, but
Oh.
You wouldn't be able to instantly notice the difference between Meteos and Emo, but
Just wait till you force out Meteos brand. You are cooked. Does he live this? Does he live
No.
this?
absolutely not.
Wait. And he's dead. And he's gone.
Gragas and Orntop is the Malzahar to Faker. They're like, you know, what they did to Faker, where they just play like pretty chill stuff.
Wait, Squirky's getting boned.
Fuck him over.
What about this Nautilus? He flashed in. Oh my god.
this looks pretty dire.
Dude, why? This is
here
fucking
comes
close.
mid-gap again.
Oh my god, dude. This guy just will not stop hitting.
Why do they have a
hook.
mid and we don't? Is Rise at least losing out a lot for these room? Oh, never mind. Surely Rise is going to be bleeding for all this. Oh.
Yep, 7 minions right here.
Yeah, GG's, guys. I think Wei might carry late game. All right, I've got the solo kill on Poppy here. Oh my fucking god.
Poppy's
his
chunked.
shield.
Poppy's chunked.
Poppy's one. Poppy's literally one.
Poppy's one start Herald. Dude, sometimes you play Valorant in a stack or like CS and like some guy just has the worst comms ever. Like he's ticket booth, CT, whatever it is, and then you look and you just get shot in the back. Like, why would you say that? You had no idea where he was. Yeah, well, I thought. Or like that he's one call, but like he literally just got like fucking shot in the foot through 3 walls. He's 99.
Actually, that one's CS though, because it doesn't show you the damage till after the round.
That's true. That's true. In Valorant, you
actually see your damage in Valorant. Yeah.
I just
He's
say
dink,
I'm
dude. He's
smoking
dink.
hookah
He's dink.
every
You shoot him
game,
in the foot.
every round. I just say I'm smoking hookah.
Even when you're not playing Val, you say that. Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I really want to see the moment or like a top team does a intentional combat herald. I feel like it's very underdone.
I would bet big money on G2 winning this game. I know that GAM could win.
Oh my god, Emo's dead.
Faker down. Okay, Poppy is looking so unbelievably broken. That flank was BB, but like the mid fight was all Poppy. Chemtech map is like so fucking snowbally. Like if you control all of the plants and you're just permanently full healing off the honey fruits and you're permanently like clearing their jungle. Like here that scry was just so unbelievable that G2 got. They got vision of people recalling and they cleared all the wards that would have been there. There was a one in bot try and they realized, okay, there is no ward. So they just like get this. It's just so crazy.
Do you think there are teams that understand like where and when all the plants are going to spawn in this type of shit?
Oh, that was
Because I
sick.
still don't really know. Like I've read the wiki on how plants spawn, but like I still don't ever really know when or where they're going to be.
I think it'd be very hard to play around the fact that they're going to respawn in a specific spot. Outside of just actually
I mean, if
being
you were
there.
going to place vision down, you would ideally want to like clear the big fucking scryers beforehand so they don't just all get insta-cleared.
Yeah, that's true. I think people know it's relevant to their lane, but it's hard to know like in the big picture.
The only one I really know is like the early blast cones and the first fruits in the river. After that, it's kind of just like, yeah, I'm gonna walk around and I might find some.
First
I
fruits
thought you were talking about the Autocon flowers.
Scry bot lane is like pretty easy to
No,
play
no,
around.
not Autocon. I'm talking plants.
Yeah.
Oh. BB's taking damage here, I think. Wait, he actually is. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
BB's throwing.
Dunked his ass. GG's throwing? I guess. They got one. I don't even think GAM can win the 4v5 on Drake after. It seems like Brom's going to TP back. I'm not sure. Or Rise is just TPing top. They're just giving this Drake, actually. They don't care.
Number 2 for them, and Caps makes the call. Yeah.
In a spot where the range of GAM has been a problem for him so far. 3-0 and 6 here on the rise. Oh, come on!
Yo, Flowers just goes, come on, when they go to pause that shit. I
Really? He
respect
says,
that.
come on?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they
There's
realize
something
that
in the wires, man.
Emo's mouse and keyboard have not been working this whole time. He's going to be a whole new player after this.
Wait, we're back.
Emo's mouse siphoned off 4 levels. Holy fuck. Well, once he gets those back, it's GG.
Uh,
Are we watching what we're watching? Let's close our eyes for a sec.
All right.
Now it's getting a little bit sad, honestly. Dude, no. G2's is going to get Baron. And then GAM has to go through BB's annoying champ to get through, so they're not even going to try. No, they are. They found an entry point. Kiai's entry fragging on Baron.
Double cut out. Did he die? What the hell?
Fucking
What?
in into insta poppy ult out.
Wait, that was crazy. I've never seen that. What the fuck?
How did he know where Pantheon was going to land?
Dude. No, but like that looked funny as fuck. He just stood still.
Right. This one's over. I mean, did we actually need to pause this, though? Is my question.
Yeah,
We
good
couldn't have
question,
figured this
man.
out between games.
Good question,
We couldn't
man.
have figured this out between games.
Yeah, no, you're cool. You're really cool, man. Let's see it. How perfectly was this timed? Yeah, that was a fast, like, reaction channel and smack. Not that it was hard, but it was quick.
So Sneaky downplays actual good plays, but the Poppy ult on the Pantheon ult is impressive.
I literally said
You can see that shit coming in.
It's not hard, but he had a quick reaction. Did you hear a single word I said, or are you gonna ignore all of it?
A quick reaction, like Pantheon ult's instant.
Yeah, I
see the thing
think
come down
Meteos
and you
has
press
brain
R.
damage. I bet you have
bet you
not
have
done
brain
that
damage.
in your life. I bet you.
I don't fucking play Poppy.
And there it
Of
is.
course.
Literally, you haven't done it in your life. Nor
could
have
do
you
it if I
seen.
played that matchup
Nor
one
have
time.
you literally seen it in your life. I've literally never seen that. That's why I mentioned it. Oh my God, he's dead.
Yeah, it's so hard to do though. Very impressive mechanical feat.
I literally said in the next sentence, not hard but fast reaction. Well played.
Really fast. He had like only 2 seconds in an exact landing spot for Pantheon, and he somehow found the angle. Like, I'm standing up clapping right now.
Brain damage.
We got unmuted, boys. Sorry. I was
Yo.
trying to figure out what was going on, and it turns out that they argue because they're close friends with a playful, sarcastic rapport, and it's part of what makes them fun to watch. It's rarely real tension, just
Oh, is that the
content
Grok answer?
Grok, is this
yeah,
real?
no, ChatGPT.
Grok, why do Segue and Meteos fight all the time? Grok, help me.
Meteos tends to be dry, sarcastic, and sometimes passive-aggressive. True. While Sneaky leans into trolling and humor in a deadpan way.
Oh, wait,
This
what?
contrast naturally leads to clashes in tone or opinion.
Wait, why do you say false?
You lean into trolling and humor in a deadpan way?
I don't know.
Hmm.
My pan is very alive.
This guy
I'm the
was
straight
typing
man
in-
and Sneaky's the troll.
The straight man? What are you trying to say, buddy?
That's
What are you trying to say?
Really
like
not.
it's a role.
Oh, the
straight
straight
man.
guy's a role?
Yeah, it's like in any
Huh.
comedy, it's like you need the one normal guy who's there to react
The
to all the
normal
fucking
guy.
crazy shit that happens around him.
The
yeah.
straight, normal, professional man. Meteos.
Yeah.
No, just professional and normal.
What's like a really famous example of like a straight man in a like sitcom or some shit?
I mean, the only one I can think of is
It would be
Meteos.
like me in this TriCast for sure.
Yeah.
Would Caps being third in Hall of Fame be a stretch?
Yeah.
I don't
think
know.
it's
Like
too
Faker was
debatable.
obvious number one. Uzi pretty clearly going to go in there, but like, who's number 3?
Yeah, I think it's too debatable to put someone that's not just like
clicking around like
globally
crazy.
accepted. I think other people would be a stronger candidate than Caps. Not even like anything to do
It
with
just
recent.
depends. Like, if they're trying to do regional representation or some shit with it, then I feel like
I don't think they are.
Probably would be the best from EU.
Yeah, true. If
mean,
they
they
were
could do
literally
Reckless.
doing regional, then sure. I think any Western player they're gonna have to stretch the rules for.
You think Bjerg?
I think he deserves to be in there.
So if it was just you had to vote Bjergsen or Doublelift, only one of you could make it, you would vote Bjergsen?
Yep. I don't care.
Holy fuck, he's so humble and hot.
I mean, the Hall of Legends thing is just a skin sale. It's not actually something that people
Wait,
care about.
they have to go
being-
set top. Go set top. 5 Vistayan comp. No.
I would care about Hall of Legends more if it was something that felt truly meaningful outside of selling an extremely expensive skin. How the hell
Okay,
did they end
GAM's
up with
draft looks a lot
Nunu?
better. They fucking 1-2'd it. I feel like it's gonna be hard for them to find people for Hall of Legends. Just any older player is gonna like get more and more irrelevant the longer you wait to put them in.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think that's necessarily the case. Like, who would you even consider like that?
I mean, dude, even with Uzi, a lot of people were like, "Who? Who'sy? Who the fuck is he?"
What do you mean, who? A lot of people.
Yeah,
What are you
a lot of like,
talking
new
about?
League fans didn't fucking know shit about Uzi.
You just making some demographic up?
No, man.
There's some people who like that.
Yeah, actually are.
I
Yeah.
had people in my chat that was like that. Like, there's not as many new players as there are old players. That's why the game is losing players. But there's still new players, and they didn't watch Uzi play. They've never watched him play.
Yeah, but it's such a small
just
fucking demographic.
No, it's not that small. It's
I think it is.
I think Uzi was the clear favorite for second choice after Faker. But my whole point is that I think the longer you go, the more you're just going to keep getting people who don't know about the old players. Because anyone who starts playing the game is not going to know. Like they put Bangi in Hall of Legends. Like I think there's a solid argument for him deserving it. He was fucking insanely good. But
Yeah, but
like,
that's all that
nobody would
matters,
fucking know him
though.
or like care about his skin.
But that's all that matters is how relevant it is for the entirety of pro history of League. They are indeed selling a mega high expensive skin, but I don't think that's like the main
what is
drive.
this
Even
dive?
literally just- what is this dive? Yeah, it's crazy.
How did they not
Lebron was
even
a
take?
cannon
They
and took
barely
a
took
dive.
any damage for how fucking
Yeah,
YOLO that
because
was.
LeBron transformed into cannon and was tanking there.
Yeah.
Oh.
LeBron could have kept tanking the whole thing, but I guess they ran out of damage. I feel like I have a higher chance of making it in over Bjergsen just because I'm more relevant right now. And it's kind of like the legend of Bjergsen is like fading away. Even though Bjergsen is like, obviously, he's the mid laner. And I think he definitely deserves.
Oh.
Wow, he actually
Okay,
lived.
guys.
Okay.
I mean, in my opinion, I don't think the legend would fade of a player because the whole voting and whatever they do internally to decide who's going in should be by people who understand the scene and the impact of players.
Definitely. No, 100%. It should.
If it was a public voting, I agree with you that Bjergsen would be fading over time. But it's not a public
I
voting,
just
as
think-
far
I
as
just
we
think
know.
People are like, people are just people, like the fact that Bjergsen has been completely out of the scene for this long, it's like honestly bad for his.
But I mean,
like,
isn't Uzi the same way for English people? Like, I don't see what the fuck Uzi does.
sure, but we're a huge minority. Like, Uzi still streams regularly.
Yeah, but we don't see it. It's not like I doubt the people looking or deciding who went in saw Uzi streams. I don't think it's a relevant point. I think it's literally just history.
It's a crazy outlier as well, though. It's like for me, it's like Faker was the shoe-in. No matter what, he's gonna be the Hall of Legends guy.
I think it was the wrong decision to do Faker first.
Yeah, it kind of makes everyone else feel a little bit.
Yeah.
Wait, no way. Does he actually live?
Oh, he kills
Wow, good mechanics by Kiaya there. I kind of feel like Levi fucked that by not. Levi made that really sketchy by dropping aggro, and then Kiaya only has one chance to get the kill before he dies to turret.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
I mean, the only thing I would say is I feel like
Wait, they
thinking
killed
that
that?
they're not doing it from like a marketing perspective when they're doing one per year is cap. Like, I think 100% they want to find a really marketable player who's going to sell a shit ton of skins.
Mm.
So that's why they
I think they should
chose
add like a
Uzi.
separate Hall of Fame thing because there are way more players that deserve to be in than doing one per year, especially with like times not stopping, right? So it's like, okay, if you
Yeah,
like someone like
eventually it'll
Bjergsen,
be
he's going to
so
get less
disappointing.
relevant each year, but like he definitely deserves to be in some kind of Hall of Fame. But maybe not like a only one player a year can get in this type of shit.
Yeah. I agree with that because by the time it's, Bjergsen and Cap's time,
Are you,
we're going to be in
Mana?
2027 at that point. So I think maybe speeding it up or just letting there be multiple inductees every year would be really cool. Oh my God,
I think
Levi
they just need like a
legit.
different classification of it. Like,
very quickly because this is going to lead right into the grubs as well. Cap's getting instant value.
Oh!
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Boom!
What
nah,
a
man.
play.
Like,
What
I
a
don't know.
play.
New mid
Era's
laner,
literally
same
started-
problem.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. This team does not have a mid laner. It doesn't matter which one you're playing. They're just completely outclassed in this tournament. It's
Caps
just
is
weird
a goat.
compared to the rest of their team. Like it's not like they're just everyone's getting butt fucked. Like Kiai is actually smurfing. Their bot lane's doing pretty fucking well. Levi is solid, but then their mids are just getting absolutely gapping into every game. Like not close.
It sucks for sure. But I feel like getting outperformed by Caps doesn't seem like something you should be ashamed of.
No, I mean it's understandable. Caps is good.
Yeah.
It's just weird compared to the rest of their team how weak
That
mid
is fair.
in
Yeah, that is
comparison.
fair. Wait, the player cams are on the wrong side. Someone in chat just pointed that out.
Yup.
That is fucking weird, yeah. Oh, does Cat actually
Bonk.
die here? Yeah, he does not get to move. Holy moly. What a nice chain CC by G2.
Yeah, that Jax ain't moving anywhere. Chomps him down as well for the final little bit there. And G2, wait a second, on the bottom side of the map, Broken Blade trying to deal with the other side of the swap. Can Artemis and Elio put as much pressure? They're getting teleported on.
TP behind, it's Caps. They're going for it anyways.
And he said,
Wow, ow. Jesus, ow.
All right, between Eras and Emo, which one should go Hall of Legends? You can only add one.
oh shit.
Only one?
Still going over there though.
Fuck.
Into the hands of Artemis, trying to get some
I mean, you got to give it to Emo. He was gapping Caps in game 1, according to Meteos.
I did not say that.
You said he was running the server.
In the game, and that is Caps.
All right, Broken Blade teleports up there.
I'm gonna have to say that it's gonna go to the Shy.
Broken Blade, dude.
It's gonna have to go to the Shy,
the
Zeus,
fuck?
or BB's Warwick. That's gonna be a tough race.
How about Canyon? I feel like Canyon would be a reasonable inductee.
Yeah. I feel like putting players that are still active into it feels weird, other than Faker, which is also why Faker was such a strange
Yeah.
first one, even though it's kind of like the obvious first one, but at the same time it like sets a weird tone for the whole thing because Faker's still playing. I feel like Hall of Legends, Hall of Fame, you think of people who aren't playing anymore, and then you can kind of like retrospectively look instead of they're still building it out. They're still, yeah.
I mean, it's just weird that they waited so long to start a Hall of Fame. Like, they should have done this shit so long ago.
Wow. Caps is just
So players like
absolutely
Bengi and
ripping
whatever
through these
could be in
guys.
it.
First Hall of Legends support player, either Mata or Mako, I guess. I don't think Wolf was really that impactful, like in terms of
Korea?
just like worldwide phenomenon. I think Mata was a player where it's like, oh wow, this guy just completely
Elimination.
insane.
Mako's still playing too, isn't he? Dave's barrel.
Yeah, that's true. He is.
Oh,
Wow.
dude, wait, they have double bonkers. Wukong Jax.
That feel getting bonked by Jax, jump over the wall, get bonked by Wukong.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Broken Blade might find a way to lose this one.
He do
No,
be
I don't believe
feeding.
you.
Wait.
The redemption was so good there.
Oh!
I'm not sure Nunu's a real champion in competitive. I'm gonna say probably not.
Is Landry's normal on Nunu? It is in solo queue. A lot of people do this in solo queue. They try to go AP Nunu. I've seen Proto Belt as well in solo queue, which also feels kind of strange. But yeah, Nunu's kind of a damage dealer, I feel like, in solo queue. He's not a hard tank. He's not just a dude that goes in, tanks damage. Like, he threatens a big ult and does big bursts with his W.
I think in pro play, you should do it the way Inspired did. Just like basically support items, locket, redemption, whatever. You're
That
never
makes sense.
tanky enough to actually like just be able to run in there. And if you go AP, your damage
Yeah.
is just too hard to get off. Like you're not going to do real damage, and you're just going to be squishy as fuck.
Yeah, in solo queue, the reason why this build works is, or like even just AP Nunu in general works, is just because people are not that coordinated. So you just end up getting a lot of picks. But in pro play, everyone's doing max damage. They know how to pilot their champ, and so you just get CC'd on the way in with Nunu and insta die. So I could see
I
this
was
build
playing-
not doing much.
Yeah, I was playing a solo queue game right before this. Now I was set top getting hard camped by an AP Nunu. I was just feeding on repeat to it. It was fucked up. Ooh, they
I
stopped
feel
the
like,
early
I feel like
soul.
this game is slipping from G2. They don't seem that comfortable right now. That Drake was taken under their nose.
Yep.
Things are happening that probably shouldn't happen if you had a really decisive idea about how you wanted to play. I mean, one other thing you could think of when you're G2 too is like, well, Triss is outscaling like crazy, so maybe they just feel like right now this is the one time we can lose. When Triss gets IE on the next Drake, it's like guaranteed we're gonna win. But then, you know, I think of like, well, Nunu Nico scales like actual shit. So yes, I think Triss is strong late game, but letting the team get back into it, dangerous.
Dude, if I was
Dangerous.
GAM's coach, I would literally just put their mid laner on like the most fucking like dumbass champions, like Lissandra, Vex, fucking Galio, like things that you can be really behind and just start a fight and be somewhat useful in, like just heavy CC champs. Malzahar maybe, I don't know, maybe too shit early, but something like that.
Okay, Broken Blade with a public execution to stop Ki as he goes aggressive, but a nice jump over the wall.
Wow, Kiaya is playing so
Oh,
well.
probably gonna
bro.
flash in there.
Yeah, dude. He was forced to. Someone reached over
Why?
and probably clicked on his mouse. Look at Eris's TP. Eris just TP'd in for fun.
He's so lost.
Oh,
I wouldn't
wow,
like
nice.
Galio for that champion pool, but I think the other ones could work.
You don't think so? Just a fucking
I feel like he's
I think
just
it's something
too fuckable, Galio.
maybe.
Like he can just get behind really hard and then kind of like Nautilus just runs it down, feeds.
Yeah.
Like he's not like
I feel that way
unkillable.
too. I feel like if you're gonna play Galio, you got to be a masterful Galio. You got to know how to navigate the lane, playing range versus or melee versus range. You can't.
I would just
ult
put him
up
on
that
like a
thing.
like Annie maybe, like just a super fucking low econ.
I think that's fine, yeah. And then the Lissandra
Guaranteed
could
useful
work.
champion.
Is Gam
Yeah.
aware that this might be happening? Because against Nunu, you can't steal. You can't play for steal. You just have to send it on the Nunu. Wait, they're getting pushed off.
Charm?
Wait, they can just finish
Oh.
now. Wait, they can actually just finish now. Lebrov's in by
Hans is
himself. He's
looking a little in
completely
trouble
alone.
here. Hans is dead.
Hans is dead. This is looking
Wait, who got
so
the
good for
Otacon?
him.
I don't know.
This is looking so good for GAM and so bad for
GAM
my
got
chances
it.
of
GAM got
eating
it.
dinner at 8.
Oh yeah, they did.
They find an angle, they find what they needed.
That misfortune.
How many flowers did they have? Because they only have 20 after Otacon.
Both summoner spells and
What the hell?
Single digits.
Otacon here.
Legit none.
Can they push out the count overall? Eris moving top again to deal with Broken Blade on the Ambessa, who is having his roughest game so far of the series. Caps gets to
Wow, Caps is.
Oh, the offensive redemption. Oh, here comes Levi. Caps is gone.
Caps is not doing well in side lanes right now.
He just keeps getting a 1v1'd. Oh my god.
Another solo kill. Jesus.
Jax actually has so much fucking value against this comp, man. They have no response to him.
Yeah.
They're just all auto attackers and fucking Nunu. I don't know. G2 is for funny with the Nunu pick, absolutely though.
Yeah, no, they're kind of cooked this game. The game was slipping at the third Drake, and now it's actually fucked because they got Ada and 2K gold leads since then.
Exactly. They're the ones taking control, being proactive, forcing this play.
I think
Wow.
they could win still, but it would have to be like some really late game shit fest.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe that Ari went Lichbane this game. If she's auto attacking people, she's getting. auto-attacked by
I'm
Chris.
just refraining from even like talking about this guy anymore. It's just too negative. He doesn't know what fucking Nunu's E does. He just tried TPing out.
Wait, you said you said that you were gonna stop talking about him. You actually
Dude.
lied.
Who was that
Again.
who was that top laner that did that against Fly? Was that Keen?
I think it might have been Keen. Yeah.
Yeah, whoever Genji's
Oh,
top
it was
laner was.
Doran.
Damn it, man. No, I think GAM can still lose because they don't have a mid. Like, real talk. It's too crazy.
Real talk, for real, for real. The 2K
actually,
gold
for
is
real.
close to a 1K.
If I was on GAM, I would have to disable my chat and pings to not just spam ping and flame and report. Sorry.
Damn, you're pretty toxic, dude.
Yeah. Someone's got to be. Somebody's got to be.
Now we know what the comps were like after Jensen locked in Vel'Koz. Jungle was not happy.
What are we doing here? Snowballing and baiting? Respect.
Just doing Nunu shit, bro. You just like you send the snowball and you just kind of hope that the enemy team doesn't all dogpile you for doing it and phase rush out of there.
Just start praying.
Wukong can just W block every snowball. That's not a lot you can do about that.
Hold on, Levi, in there.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Han's dead. Bergenblade went in.
Gaia is literally 1v4. And the 4 are running from him.
Oh!
Nice. Okay, he tried for E flashing out LeBron's flash. What about now? Normally, Captain Chris is so
Whoa.
scary.
Wait, okay, he has flash.
Oh, it's brutal. They can go Baron now because of these skills.
I do want to see G2 lose this.
CTI in like a major region. This guy seems fucking crazy to me. Like he did throw a lot of games, but that could just be team gap. Like I don't know. He's got to fucking bite off more than he can chew.
He's definitely very talented. I kind of feel that way about their bot lane as well. They have a lot of talent, and it's just all about the decisions, the map movement. That's what they really struggle on.
I feel pretty good about FlyQuest. The only question mark for me is like how Bwipo is gonna do. So that's gonna be like the most volatile. Oh, and he's gone.
Han's like so out of position that he doesn't even want to flash the Recon W because he's still dead if he does. Wait, Lebrov. Okay, this game's over. It's going game 4.
Is this demoralizing for G2? Like, what do you even... I feel like this shit's actually so rare to see a team just full bullshit drafts when they're up 2-0 like this.
Dude, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, do you tilt after this, or is it just easy mental
tried out
reset?
Nunu? I think it's fine to try. you're in a 5-game series, you might as well try it. How did the one slice of greasy pizza make me sleepy? Am I really that old? Am I really that old?
Insulin production. It's your pre-diabetes.
One slice of pretty greasy pizza, and I feel like I should take a nap. And an hour ago, I was feeling really good.
How did you get one slice of pizza? Did you order a whole pizza, or was it?
Don't think it was the pizza.
I got some pizza for the house guests we had. I'm never eating oil and cheese in a combination ever again.
What about oil and bread?
Friendship ended with oil and cheese. Wow, what a strange Ari build. He went Leandry's third item.
Oh!
Ooh, this is a fatty engage.
Over. It's been over.
The thing that I don't really fully understand about Embesso is what is her role in a team fight? That part seems hard to me because it's like she never really seems to do enough damage to fully one-shot someone unless you're like god tier fed. Is it just to be annoying? Make space, bait shit.
It's a similar role as Jackson Aurelia, yeah.
She definitely wants to one shot. Like she can get real close to it.
To deal damage to priority targets, she has access to those targets.
It's just behind Bruiser. What can you do?
Dude, it is actually so funny sometimes when people pop phase rush right as they get charmed, and then the charm is like infinitely stronger because it's making them sprint straight into the enemy team. It just happened there. It's legit like a self counter. You go phase rush, you get charmed, and you're just like hard running in.
Caps gave him a pat on the back. He said, "Nice try, man. Good Nunu."
That was not Nunu Gap. Okay, a little bit. A little.
I mean, the champ is kind of useless, but it's not like he played terribly or like single-handedly lost the game.
Yeah.
I think Broken Blade had a pretty rough performance.
You can
Wait,
go fight.
TF went
Farley.
through this late in the draft? I didn't even notice he was open. Holy.
Ole. TF's pretty
They picked
good.
TF into Galio.
Oh, the Silas counter.
Oh, it's Galio's support.
Galley support. That's crazy. That's a crazy answer. I feel like TF owns champs like Lilia and Caitlyn. These like squishy but slippery type of champs. But when they get touched, fuck. Insta killed.
Yeah. I don't know. I like G2's comp a lot better, I think. Seems very strong. GAM's not bad, but not a big Lilia fan. Playing Lilia into TF sounds fucking terrible.
Are we sure we actually put Eris on Silas? Like any GAM mid laner on Silas? Like surely this can't be right.
I thought Galio into... Is Galio not a good pick into TF? I feel like that's good.
Double lift, TF master,
Pick some...
McDonald's manager.
Galio mid and some bullshit support like Karma or fucking...
Wait, that was a crazy Galio trade.
Morg Lux, whatever.
The Galio
Mord?
flex was to let Eris have a crazy matchup that he's gonna fist the TF in.
I don't think that one's happening.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No,
Oh, wait,
Ooh.
heal in? That's kind of
wow. Dude, these guys are different. These guys are different. Artemis and Elio, like they have the synergy. They have the core.
They got some aura.
They do.
Is
They could
6
just
CS in the first
feel
2
it.
waves good for Caitlyn?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's ideal. But like, dude, Nimbus Cloak heal in at level 1.
What about Kaisa here? How many she's gonna get, Meteos? 4 CS, 5 CS. Is that good?
Here we go, Meteos, right here.
Like, you
Look at
didn't
what's
get that one?
happening. They're hard crashing this wave so they can reach.
She got
wave 4 on the
6.
cannon.
6 of 12.
You said hard crash wave 2,
Yeah.
and then let wave 3 even out.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh!
my
2v3.
God.
Well then,
Out. Dude, that's the
He's
start.
dabbing on him.
And Falling wins a 2v3.
I guess they can just do that. They even double worded the push.
make him afraid to be in the lane. As
Elio, round 2, baby. Nobody gets away
wait,
with it.
Oh, taunt into the trap.
Nah, but like, what is this? 2 ganks bot to jerk it? Hold up.
Yeah, they're not
Wait,
accomplishing
Caitlyn
anything.
is
with these.
actually such a great pick for a game because it just fits their just like disgusting, we are going to fist you down in lane type of mindset perfectly. Suits their strengths.
Levi just gets to eat up really good here.
Whoa!
Damn. Owie. Owie.
Will not lock the Leona down for an additional amount of time. Hans not dealing as much damage in these
Do you like that
combats.
slingshot rush? Is that good?
Despite the fact that they fell behind
It's okay. It's better than longsword dagger, if that's what you're asking. Only by a little bit, though.
Whoa. Did they just insta flash?
That was a very fast flash.
Onto the Lilia. Levi forced all the way out. Early advantage for Caps in terms of his presence in the lane, his ability to farm. He's up 2 waves. Kiaya going in after Broken
He's dead, I think.
That was the
Oh, what the fucking juke?
Movement.
Is Kiaya
Wait,
not like
wait,
literally a god?
This is awkward. This is awkward.
Oh, Kiaya's.
Oh shit.
Is Kiaya not literally
Nah.
just injured?
Look at that. He just S keys. What can you do? That's so fucked, dude.
Dude, that fucking Lilia ball made me think it was a TP. That was a little soul flying by.
Okay, but like we can all appreciate the beauty of what Kiaya did, right? That was probably the best and most beautiful death that I've seen at MSI. It was so perfectly played, like the flash, RQ combo, sidestep, the Cho'Gath Q, everything was just so beautiful.
That last
It's
key side
almost like
was
he,
pretty fucking
it's
nice.
almost like he killed BB. Almost.
Yeah, I mean the plant spawning so close to top lane like that bailed BB out for sure.
So
Pretty sure
lucky.
he was actually guaranteed dead now because like the fruit gave him enough mana to W the Scion Q, or he was just guaranteed dead.
Are you saying that BB's just a lucky dog?
Literal luck
A lucky
based
chicken?
player.
I think in that situation he did get a bit lucky. Yes.
Dude,
Wait,
taking it
dude.
6.
You're actually sounding a little bit envious right now. It's not a good
So?
look for you.
Why? What's wrong with being envious?
Well, I mean, it's just that seems like you've had a target for BB ever since he showed up so sexy at MSI.
Whoa.
Never thought about it like that. Wow, they fucked BB off that wave. Jesus.
That's why Artemis has the cleanse, has had both summoners available to him. They have dealt with the pressure that has come their way from jungle.
Uh-oh.
Dude, hitting my 1-set max on push-ups actually helped me wake up a lot.
Oh! Bye-bye to Caitlyn.
How is Elio 2 levels ahead of Lebrov?
He's making Gallery support look fucking powerful.
Like, Galley support kind of makes sense some games. I feel like maybe this game, it has a job because enemy teams all pretty low range.
Mhm.
Is he?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Trap,
oh,
trap
he's
off.
dead.
Boom.
Oh, a sign died.
Boom.
Oh,
What up?
Scion went down.
Only here.
Get him. Get him.
Caps didn't get a KP again?
Nope.
2 ults, no killer assist.
Another
Feels
solo
bad.
kill for BB.
Looking like double lift TF out here.
What? You would insult my TF this way.
Oh!
Oh!
He has no flash, dude. Wow, he like literally his flash wasn't enabled. He had fucking heal ignite.
How the fuck is
Oh
GAM,
my
Elio, and Arden
God.
so goddamn Giga Chad?
Oh
I'm
my
not been
god.
this excited to watch like a wild card bot lane. I don't know, like ever. I mean, I feel bad calling GAM a wild card, but they are from a minor region, and it's crazy how good these guys are.
side of the map, they're still
They are performing.
deal with the wave that Hansama had pushed
They are
out.
locked the
Once
fuck
again, it
in,
was
bro.
GAM that were getting the early shove on these side turrets. GAM here being the one setting the pace.
They're smacking ass.
Really impressive stuff from GAM here early.
This could be a hard Caitlyn carry game. Yes, I think that Caitlyn performs pretty well against most of these champs, and just the game right now, he has so much CC for him to trap off. Pretty good. Pretty good game for him.
Watching top lane trades. Just isn't going to amount to anything.
Actually, Kaya might be fucked.
Ooh. Oh my, actually a kill.
Oh.
That was a bit disrespectful.
I feel like top lane usually kind of looks something like that, right? Just beating each other, getting low, but no one can die. Like tanks, specifically. But they did die there.
I don't know why, but I thought BB had already used his ulti on a minion earlier, but it was just his auto. Damn, Hansam is actually kind of getting fucked. He's about to get 5-plated. Wow, Artemis is spacing the turret aggro so good there. Still there. It was good.
Ooh, nice Lilia ult.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, dude.
Damn.
Oh, he actually trapped him.
Wait, he trapped the TP.
Yeah. I think that was an accident. I think that was already placed.
Yeah.
Like he placed it for Kaisa. Nah, dude, what the fuck?
Wait, are we actually going to game 5? Me and Lena are never gonna eat dinner, bro.
You legit silver scraping.
They get the kill, they get the tower, they get the dragon. And now Elio and Eris, they're looking at caps.
Fuck.
But it doesn't matter. Elio just buffer through it.
Going game 5. 10 p.m. dinner.
Yeah, look, he trapped here for just pressure. Dude,
Yeah,
that's
true.
crazy. He TPs here and it dies, and then they just all die, and he includes his own body. BB.
That feels fucking nice when you're the TPer.
It looked like, according to the there wasn't even a cooldown.
Screaming.
I know. Pope's actually waiting at the dinner spot.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a
What?
quick 3-0, so I plan on going out for dinner.
But Pope's there?
And he's
Well-
already there?
I mean, they were already at the mall, so yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be a little bit late.
Kalen has
Yo,
both
I'll be
thumbs.
right back and take a shower.
Okay.
What?
How is he in the call?
Pope said he's going to go take a quick shower.
He just said he was at the mall. Is he on his
Holy
phone?
shit.
That definitely was fun, Mike.
Lena was duo Cyan. I'm sure that the games went beautifully, and we are about to engage in incredible dinner at, well, I can't say where because we might get doxxed, but it's gonna be beautiful. Right after
Might
G2
get
wins this game.
doxxed in brackets by myself.
Yeah. Is that?
If I dox
Did I lie?
myself, then I will get doxxed.
Wait, hold on. I actually have a good idea for like a last stream if I'm about to move. I intentionally leak my address and
Oh
have
my god,
fans
yes.
order random shit to my place, and then we just stream that.
Yes. There's no way you could get a P.O. box. No, that's just not possible.
No, but like we'll just
I don't know
see,
if
like,
anyone's
what,
counting,
like,
but has Doublelift
food
had a
and,
good
like,
idea
what,
this
random
whole
shit
weekend?
Comes over, you know, like
I don't think he's had one remotely good idea.
what do you mean?
They're like all
What, this is
really fucking bad ideas.
fantastic, dude.
Are you kidding me? Yesterday I told you about reverse ice cubes. You guys said it
Oh
was
my
an incredible
God.
idea.
That was probably your
Genius.
best one.
Yeah, so don't.
Let's see. You
don't
came
even
up with
try.
a pay to win
Don't even
comeback
try to make fun
mechanic.
of my ideas. I came up with the reverse ice cubes.
You came up with a
yesterday.
Squid Games Death IRL League tournament. No upside.
No upside.
No upside. I said I was gonna give a signed jersey.
Oh my god.
What are
And then
reverse
he's
ice
gonna
cubes?
give his house address
I
away
already
right
have a
before he
bunch of
moves.
I'm getting tons of questions. What are reverse ice cubes? Well, it's something that you need right now to complete your kitchen.
I've always needed to complete my kitchen. Wow, I've been looking for a product like
Holy
this.
shit, this is a fat dive. Is this just G2's comeback play, dude? Like, when they're really behind, they just 5-man top lane.
It's a lot
Actual
of
5-man top lane.
and GAM's playing for it. I don't know.
Yeah, GAM's
more than
griefing. GAM is
top
literally
lane.
griefing.
I don't know why they're here.
Dude,
I
I don't think you've
they
been
wanna
watching the
win.
right team if you haven't realized that whenever something bad happens for GAM, they will dogpile in and make it worse. They will never give up one of their comrades. It's not possible. Everyone needs to die with the one guy. GAM's on 3 Drakes. Look, honestly,
Well, they
I'll
could be.
I'll take a plea bargain. We can just go.
This could get
next
stolen.
fast, and GAM can just win fast. So now I'm a GAM fan again. Go GAM, go GAM, go GAM, go GAM. It's their Drake. It's their Drake. Okay, now go for Nexus.
Second item fully completed now on the Scion in these extended fights can get a ton of value out of the healing on.
There's
What
no
are we
way
doing?
that Artemis throws this lead. He is
Whoa!
Ooh, that was a pretty nice little engage.
Does it do anything though? Not really.
No, not really. Was a 3-man ult though. Levi's actually not completely useless on Lilia. That's a fucking feat in itself.
Has he historically been shit, or what do you mean?
No, I think I don't like the champion right now.
Oh,
Feels weak.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think she does feel weak. I mean, but he's been hitting multiple 2-3-man sleeps the whole game. Even under bot turret, that was actually him. Hit a nice
I just don't
little
like
2-man.
Lilia how to me she falls in the category of like a champion that needs to be ahead that's not particularly good at getting ahead.
Cleanse down the flash down for the Kaisa. One of the big carries there. for
Tarouge.
to line up that GAM.
Like she's just weak at fighting, like you saw when Naviri invaded her and just like push her out of her jungle and made her flash.
These flashes,
She is a super scaler of Doom against certain comps, though. The lower the range of enemy comp, I think she can scale pretty hard.
Yeah, I see her as a good counter pick to like tank junglers, Skarner, Sejuani shit, who can't really do anything to her.
Caps is full build now. He has Rapid Fire.
Rapido.
Wow, Hansama is doing the very, very greedy, very hard scaling Kaisa build where you don't end up with E-evolution for a very long time. But when you do get Navori, you end up being kind of crazy.
How much more passive gold do you get for crit on TF? Didn't they add some ratio to that?
Yeah. It's another
I
role.
only get 25% off of the rapid fire. I never think about it. Usually TF passive by this point at 3 items gives you about 1,000 gold, though. I always check when I have rapid fire. I'm like, oh, nice, I have fast rapid fire. How much did I get? It's about 1,000.
It rolls like, I forget which way it is, but it rolls 1 to 6 on the non-crit, and then it rolls the same thing, but like weighted to one side for both. I forget which is which though.
I thought TF's passive was naturally weighted higher, like toward the high end.
If that's the case, then the crit is weighted on the low end.
Wow, we gold carded the Zion. It's not.
Lilia's actually hitting some nice bowling balls.
Oh,
Okay,
Bro, they're
sunshine again.
fucked.
Logrov is just dead.
Dude, Caitlyn is gonna kill everyone here. Actually, kill everybody. It's
That's Soul.
Mountain Soul.
This is one of the most wild things, dude. The most useless fucking mid laner, like dragging him through every game, and they're somehow making series goes to game 5. Legit crazy.
Game.
Yeah, but like,
This is the most useful game that he's had.
I think it's because Caps is on like TF.
I'm convinced that Eris and Emo.
Like Caps is playing something they just literally can't even abuse. Silas.
Yeah.
Just something
Whose
that
ulti did he take this fight?
Yeah, he took Kaisa.
Kaisa.
Oh.
Leona ulti's pretty banger for Silas, but the other ones are kind of
I
whatever.
think he already used it, yeah.
Cho
Fury's
ult's
kinda
gotta be
whatever.
pretty fucking good. Massive nuke.
Actually, it's kind of funny to think about. It's really not that great of a Silas. There's not that many great ults on the enemy team. The Fury's whatever. TF's actually is whatever. Cho'Gath is good.
Leona
I
is
think
insane.
Cho'Gath, Kaisa, Leona are pretty reasonable.
Kaisa's
They're okay.
not good, but
Wow,
usable.
you don't usually see Atacon taken after Soul. This is probably the first time MSI I've seen this. Atacon after the Soul. It's like very strange.
Yeah, sure.
You always see
G2
Atacon die
has so
very
many
close
more
to 20 minutes.
flowers. How does dude? It was 29-7 flowers beforehand. That feels like
G2 actively plays for flowers, I think. Like they
Yeah.
actively care about going side lane to pick them up.
oh, little deep.
Whoa, Hans
Artemis?
ulted in there?
Oh, had to flash out. Lil Bruv maybe in trouble.
Oh, that sleep's good enough. The sleep's like really weird, but it's good enough to kill LeBron. Probably. No?
Broken Blade, no flash. Can I actually chase him?
Ooh,
Yeah,
won't be able to get
he's
out.
freaking
no
dead.
damage.
have to
No
fight
damage.
around or
Gam
die.
wins. No damage. Gam wins.
Dude, I swear this is TF every game, no? Like, there's just no fucking damage. You're so reliant on your carries being strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If TF could do damage, he would be the most broken champ in the game.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
Like then he would have everything. I think that you shouldn't be playing TF in the really
But
tanky comps.
I just read the whole comp. Yeah, I guess their comp and yours.
Shogath. You shouldn't play it against Sion.
Yeah, that's true.
Some Camille shit.
Right.
And Bessa.
It's good if you have like a very clear win con lane, like
Jax, Camille,
if you're just playing some
like,
fucking degenerate kill lane and he supports that, then it's really annoying.
I played it with Set and it was like so broken. Dive from 100 to 0 on turret.
I hope we see a Set this MSI. He's my like fucking.
I feel like
dark
Weepo
horse
will play
pick.
it. Oh,
Pushing us to Silver Scrapes.
they get a-
Dude, if G2 loses to these guys, they are 1,000,000% gonna go for a roster change.
For
if
sure.
they get eliminated, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
If
sense.
they lose game 5, like
Actually, I mean, going between spring or what is it? Yeah, I mean, this spring, right? Spring into summer. It's kind of hard.
What was their reasoning for replacing Mickey with Labrov? Like, is Labrov good?
yeah, I think Lebrov is good. I just think that the team had more X factor with Mickey because Mickey was more crazy. I think Lebrov is.
I always thought Mickey was really good.
Mibrov's dead. He's dead.
I think Mickey's really good too. He's literally one of the greatest esports of all time, like up there with Hilly. I just feel like Mickey was more likely to like run it down, but Lebrov is more like, you know, his worst and his best game is like more close. Seems more solid. I feel like whenever I watch LeBron play, I'm like everything he's doing is like making sense.
He's dead.
I mean, it's
Dude, this is so over. They can't kill anyone.
tough. Yeah, it's tough.
What a
This
miserable
Sion's
game to be in the
uncontrollable.
Fury, bro. They have fucking massive tanks.
The thing though that I feel like about G2 putting up great performances against the Eastern teams, which is like kind of what I imagine when I think G2 is like, oh, when they go to Worlds, they're actually armed and dangerous. They look like they could win it. I feel like that X factor and that craziness, that like creative,
That ain't here right now.
Stuff, you need that. Like you have to have that. If you're gonna try to beat the Eastern teams, you have to have it. And then, yeah.
Whoa, that was weird. that the
Oh
Sion ult just
my.
got tower.
Oh,
Oh shit, Ares is kind of cooking.
Yeah, he's silencing with Elder. This is how I feel like most Sion games go. He got shit on in lane too, but like Sion just never feels killable.
He does get about 1,500 bonus HP from one of his basic spells.
Crazy, bro. Like every time I play versus Sion, I feel the same thing. Like this motherfucker isn't even farming well. I'm always playing versus like a 7-8 CS per minute Sion, and the guy's like just so hard to kill. But I'm like, man, imagine if he was actually farming well. It's actually GAM time.
Was G2 just weak even without BB underperforming? Because that's what it felt like the problem was BB just choking it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's been a
we were
very rough
looking at what they
tournament
were
for
doing
him.
the whole time. I mean, it doesn't feel like G2 is like that coordinated this time around.
Banging on my mic.
I feel like Hans is
Thanks for
worse than it
slapping
was
my
last
leg.
year.
Just
And
bumping the chair or the
I think
table.
Yike was better than Scuman for some reason. I can't really put my finger on it. It just felt like Yike was more clutch. Yike never missed smites. Yike was just like more in sync with Caps, maybe, because they'd play together for longer.
Oh my God! Look at Lore.
Look at Lore. Holy shit.
A true death stare.
Okay, wait. Vi getting picked in game 5 on red side is fucking rare. What?
I kind of like Ori Vi as a game 5 for GAM, and now that I'm probably not making dinner anyways, I'm gonna have to go be a GAM fanboy once again, and probably just dick ride him because Ori Vi, I was telling Pobe and Speaker to play this shit, and they egoed me. So I'm really hoping for some good stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, I think GAM is a solid first 3. I think they are gonna want a big ass tank. What tank supports are even open? Alistair, Nautilus, Leona, Braum, Galio, Rel are all
Now
gone.
we're going probably range supports because you know, I feel like one thing that could go wrong is like people try to cook too hard with Bard when it's not that good of a pick. I feel like for both teams, I want to say Bard doesn't seem that great, so I would like not. I would like.
Ooh, I
not
was
to-
thinking Renata. They banned it.
Yeah, Renata's good.
I don't know. I really
think
feel like
Seraphine really good.
you want some kind of frontline on GAM. If they don't draft a support that can go in first, I'm kind of worried. Vi solo engage into some shit that's just gonna one shot her is usually not good.
What about
Unless
Seraphine?
they have,
It's a good combo with Vi. I think it's good.
I don't know.
counter either.
I feel like you try to engage, Cassante standing in your face, and he fucking one shots you. Viego gets to reset GGs. I think you need some meatball that's gonna like be able to walk up and make space.
In that case, I'm not sure because the kind of hybrid melee supports like Thresh aren't that good. Gragas is
The only thing I see is
available.
Tom Kench, but I don't know about that champ.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't pick it blind. Maybe on 5. If anything, G2 should pick Tom Kench against Vi. That would make way more sense than if GAM picked it. What is GAM using Tom Kench
Oh,
for? To save
Shen
him
support
from
actually. Shen support could kind of cook here.
That could be something, yeah. Dude, honestly, right here, I would tell my team we slam a Jinx Lulu and we hope for the best. Like, it's either we go Jinx Lulu or Ash Seraphine. I love those kinds of lanes in the game 5s. When there's a lot of stuff that's like out,
Yeah, Seraphine sounds good.
you just play a good combo. Ash Sera is good. For G2
Oh. Senna, sure.
oh, Senna's good.
Senna Tom.
Senna Tom.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a headshot. Tom Kench counters Vi. Senna TK usually beats Ballista. And Senna is kind of a broken scaling pick. Seraphine? I like the Elise, but you go Seraphine
If
too.
you go Pike, I'm
Don't go Pike.
fucking
Don't go Pike. I'm gonna cry. Seraphine's good. Seraphine's good.
Seraphine.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, the only silver lining I see for GAM is that G2 is a somewhat low damage comp. They don't have that much damage.
Game 5,
They don't have
Gamba
damage
up,
early.
baby.
I think if Viego can get the ball rolling one time, 1 kill in a fight, GG. Viego kind of can go crazy this game. Because like you said, GAM has no front line. Everyone on their team dies in a stun.
Yeah, and Cassante will just stand in their face the whole time.
Yeah. Any bad thing that happens, like GAM's comp is so high execution. I think it's a little bit dumbed down because of Seraphine giving everyone a giant shield and like following the engage from a screen away. But like if you play a comp with no true tank, yeah, it's like really you're all in. You know, it's not like, oh, the tank is in the front and we fight. It's like everyone is dancing with their life and could easily die. Some matchups, I think you're better off just going E level 1 on Ori. This might be one of them.
That's some bullshit. You just take E and just stand there autoing them, and if they trade back, they take more damage.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why this is a matchup. I think Ori should just also just go E and then not really engage too much. Just shield the damage. Fight back with autos.
Cap's kind of losing it a little bit. Oh.
Yeah. Eris is in a good spot in lane now, but Scuman's ganking from the left. It's the classic 3 camps blue. I got ganked like this before. Eris is very respectful of this.
He's
Wow,
sniffing it, dude.
sniffing it out. Caps is
He has a ward on the
3.
Raptors and he sees he's not on it.
Caps is 3 and 1 minion. You're gonna about to see him flash in, maybe. Nope.
Nice. That's smart. He didn't die to this.
Wow. I feel like Eris did a great job reading the body language. He kind of sniffed out that Caps was looking to play off of a gank and spaced him out very well. Oh wow, now he's basing because he doesn't know if he's gonna get dove on the next wave. That's no buy on that base. You can't. 13 CS is not enough to get anything.
You got a Sapphire.
Mana crystal.
Uh-oh.
Seems like a pretty fucking
what a
troll
TP
TP.
spot that he just sent that.
What the?
What a TP spot.
He's
He
like
knows
the
minions
exact
can
same
die when you
health.
TP to him, right?
Yeah, he kind of just TP'd to get a sapphire crystal and be at the same health as before, but that's a question mark. I think Scuman actually kind of ruined his game here. He's gonna get double crabbed, and Levi should know that, right? He should know. Oh shit, he wasted time because otherwise he'd be here on the crab. So I'm gonna go. Ooh, pussy mode. Legit pussy mode.
I think hitting the play makes sense. There's no guarantee Viego didn't run up here to the crab right away.
Yeah, that's true. He didn't have perfect control, but I think if he straight ran at it without any hesitation at all, I think we would have got it. He was so fast. Wow, Eris is choking his
baiting
W
it.
there.
Too spooked.
Levi didn't put down his pink on either side. Pretty weird.
Dude, another base? Dude,
How he's putting down
this
his pink.
is brutal.
This one's normal,
mid.
no? Oh, we can catch a bot
Really?
too.
There's no way this is normal. Like, his bot lane bailed him out on this base.
What?
Oh,
Holy fuck!
What the
If that
fuck?
Q hit, that would've been
Aggressive.
insane.
If that Q flash hit,
Triple
he died.
flashed on Caps. Wait, when did Caps flash?
Good question. I don't know. That is such a crazy play to look for, but like, I wouldn't have even thought that it was possible to kill Caps there, but it was. That was execution. I can't even
Yeah.
say that was a bad play. It was just a badly executed play. Wow, G2's in a really, really insane spot right now. Eris is down a full level. Hans is up like Artemis is down a full level. Two players on GAM are down basically one full level. Gambot threw their entire lead to save their griefing mid, yes. I would never have done what they did where they put themselves in a bad position to cover mid wave. Doesn't feel
I think
good.
even if they killed Caps there, it's like really fucking whatever.
Yeah, I mean, because you have to keep in mind they were bleeding a bot wave for that, and then because of that, Ori's covering it, and then they have to swap back, so that's like 3 minutes of no pressure. That's why Scuman gets Drake. He gets Drake because the enemy bot and mid are doing musical chairs. They go mid, bot, and every single time they do that, they lose pressure.
I mean, if you push and swap, you don't lose anything.
But they weren't. They're right. They're getting pushed in and swapping.
Yeah. We're just describing it like the concept of swapping makes you lose. There's a way to do it without losing.
I guess if you have like overwhelming prio, it's possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa!
What the fuck?
They actually could have done so
They could
much
have killed if
damage.
Seraphine led with ult, to be honest. If she leads with ult,
Oh, the Callisto ult hit.
Done. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
I think
so
the
many
Callisto ult
things
hit, it
that
was
could
the
have
kill.
happened there.
They're nervous, man. Their hands are shaking.
It does seem that way. Eris is back in a comfortable spot, though. I mean, now he's not too far behind. He's only a few CS down. I want to see what Elio's maxing. I feel like this guy would never max W first. He'd probably go E. Whoa.
Holy Kiaya.
Yaya is just so cocky, bro. It is just unreal.
I would be fucking terrified to do some shit like that.
He did that for a plate, and it's like a play you do in solo queue. You get the plate and die, and you're like, yep, never doing that again. Kiai is just like,
Oh, he's
why don't I
fucking
just
gone.
dodge?
Man down.
Oh, nice ult by Viego.
Yeah, it was nice. What a wait. He has fucking Airy on Ori. I feel like everyone I've seen on like the pro build sites goes phase rush on Ori. Pretty much 90% of the pro players I saw went phase rush no matter what. I don't think he would have lived if he has
Hard to
phase
live
rush.
without it.
He just perfect chains, perfect play by Scuman. Love the way he positioned the ulti too, because it's like it kind of covers the option. Even if he does flash, how does he flash out of that ult? Oh, Kiaya?
Oh, interrupt the stun.
Yeah.
Yes, it dodges Q. Nope.
I think he's dead.
Oh, he's not all right. Huh? He had flash.
Yeah, he had to flash that Cassandra Q. 3.
He got
Got mini stunned.
W'd into it.
Oh.
Yeah. I learned that if you interrupt Viego's stun, he gets like partially refunded CD.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember
True.
when I learned that, but I think I died to a Viego in solo queue, and I was like, "That's how that works." Thought I canceled that shit. This game's looking very brutal. It's looking like one of those just like slow. You're just kind of outmatched,
Yeah.
right? Like it's that it's
Losing
just
all
that
the objectives.
methodical-
Don't have lane pressure. Their plays aren't working. G2s are.
Do we blame Callista pick? What are we blaming?
A lot of decision making. I think the swapping was bad. I think whatever happened mid was really bad since Levi could have gotten double crab, but he didn't. It's hard, man.
Wait, Kiaya?
Wow, he lives.
Okay.
Does anyone cover top here, or does he just actually take the one wave loss? Just troll that. Takes the one wave loss. He's gonna lose more than that. He's gonna lose plates too.
All things really going for G2. Of course.
Wow, BB has a BB has a fully fucking completed Iceborne. Kiai has jack shit.
I don't know why Levi showed top there.
Yeah, that was
He used that
pointless.
time to got both his top side camps. And he got two XP of CS, denied nothing.
Instant kidnap. Don't tell me he dies for this.
Get that. No, they win this. They win this. Scuman's here. They win this.
I don't think so.
All
Alright, BB's fucking trolling.
That was. I mean, in his defense, though, like, what's the chance Vi's still there?
Yeah.
Object permanence is new to top lane. Wow, I'm surprised. BB and Scuman are both on one item. Eris, he's fine. Has to flash. What is going on bot? Pan the camera. We're losing first turret for what? Hansama and Lebrov did a swap top, but they forgot. First turret's so powerful right now.
That would have been feats.
Yeah, feats of strength is you can't just randomly YOLO swap and give up first turret anymore. Tier 2 boots can be kind of crazy on bruisers.
If it's the same damage type, jungle top, yeah.
On ADC, like the tier 2 boots would not really matter at all. If you have Yuntal and they don't, you just completely demolish the 2v2 most of the time.
The item is broken.
Yeah. I guess Iceborne 2 is it's kind of a cheap fake first item. Okay. Well, G2 got Grubs, or wait, no, they got Heralds. And GAM probably pretty happy with the last 5 minutes. They went from being 2k down to only 500 gold, so the swing was pretty big. I just still feel like if it comes to a team fight, Levi and Eris need to show up big, and it's hard against Tom Kench. Lebrov?
Can they actually
Rob?
kill him?
Sure gonna try.
I guess he's dead. It took so
No way he
long.
lived.
He dies.
Yeah.
He dies.
Oh, and Aatrox TP'd.
Yep, that's GAM. GAM is a team where
for
when
sure an
something
overcommit,
happens,
but
5 people show up like the Avengers. I feel like that habit is the most exploitable habit and the one you learn how to beat the fastest as a pro team. When you start playing pro, probably the very first like team play that you learn how to make is like bait the enemy team to overcommit or like notice that the enemy team is like overcommitted and punish. Um, which I'm like once again, I think it just goes back to like GAM is just so good individually that they can like make the wrong map moves all the time and still make the game good for them. Like it's not unplayable.
And there is going to be tons of healing on this team.
yeah, they didn't get punished for that.
They do get punished a decent amount for like the chain dying, but like their map movement is just like so YOLO and punishable, but they like pretty much
That's gonna
always
one-shot
make
the
it
turret.
fine.
Oh shit, this next dragon's feats of strength.
Yep. Let's see what happens. 2-2. Well, honestly, first next kill also wins it for GAM. Because GAM has first turret, they just need one more kill.
What? Wait.
Wow.
Oh,
beautiful arrow
oh,
usage.
that's the kill one. I thought that was the objective one. No, you're right. It's next kill for either team, not objective.
Yep.
Holy fuck.
Wait, Caps is
Getting
caught.
objective one before the kill is kind of rare.
Caps. Wow, if Vi had ulti. Vi has ulti in 5 seconds. If Vi had ulti, Caps would have just died there.
G2's in kind of a rough spot without Caps Flash. I don't even know if they can fight this.
They can. I think that's feats for GAM unless it's a beautiful smite still from Scuman. Just a 50-50.
No, it's the kill is feats, not objective.
Oh,
I
yeah, I'm
read it
stupid.
wrong.
You're right.
I think that's the right call.
Yeah,
Oh,
G2 just
okay,
takes it.
I don't know
What
about
the fuck about, dude? What? That's okay.
Recall
Doesn't
cancel.
GAM have an easy route towards mid. So even though the Rift Road was used to take down their mid tower,
Another 5-man commitment from GAM. They do not do anything without the fucking full team involved. 5-man commitment for mid tier 1.
Yeah, GAM definitely does not prio roses.
It's crazy to have one at 20 minutes. It just means that your team doesn't even care about them at all.
I mean, it's a really low kill game. I think I would be. I wasn't watching how G2 got all of them, but like,
Oh my god.
oh, this is kind of awkward for GAM. Wait, Artemis is in that ass. Okay, jumps over the wall.
That was awkward for
Jumping in
both,
and over the
actually.
wall, dude. What an actual Chad. That is so risky. Like you just have to. If I'm playing like that, I'm butt clenched that I'm gonna be able to go back over the wall the other way. He's just so confident that he knows he's gonna hit the jump on the way back.
Oh wait,
Oh,
No, they're
they
just
got
giving
kicked out,
Otacon?
but it's
Sneaking
gone.
it?
It's gone.
that
G2 just
is
gets it.
really bad for GAM.
That's horrible for GAM. They're getting played. Like their G2 is actually out rotating them so badly. Free Ada.
It's just such a huge XP gap when that happens.
Yep.
27 Otacon roses.
I feel like G2 could also, if they really wanted to like lame this game out, I think they could just give up the Strake and just play for gold and more souls on Senna. This is a very, very dangerous time for G2. They could throw. They could lose this fight, but I don't think they can lose the next fight in 5
Oh
minutes.
my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, he ulted the guy who got Callisto ulted. That was weird.
What?
They're using a lot on Tom.
It's just these team comps. They just can't kill each other. What the fuck?
No, BB just kind of got bad luck on that. Wait, Levi still has ult. They still have the Vi Oreo combo. Look, they're good looking. I feel like G2 doesn't really fully understand that the Vi Oreo combo is still up on enemy team. Let's see.
G2 with control over this bot side river now. Kiaya could be in a little bit of danger, dodges away.
It's just
Just
no
so hard, like-
damage. There's no damage for either side.
Front line at all.
No, Hans has no mana. Hans has no mana. I think GAM can win right now. Like, this is a decent fight to take. Hans is literally 0, man.
Yeah, it seems they didn't notice.
They're
That
giving it.
would be crazy.
They're giving drag.
But yeah, like, dude, you see him recalling.
Yeah, they know now.
Okay.
I think if Callista can get to a point where he's like able to kill these tanks, I don't know, what is it? Is it just Terminus Jack Show, or like what's the build here?
That's probably the build.
Jack Show on
Yeah.
Callista. I think you just go Terminus BT, Merc Sim, those kind of items, and just try to lifesteal through the damage. Because when you go Jack Show, you're
don't like Jack Show, really?
And you still die. Like, you still die to Senna eventually. You just don't die in 1 second.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Walk in here.
I like Jack Show.
Really? I don't know. I don't.
I mean,
like
it's-
get gold on the damage.
I see this shit on every on-hit character.
Yeah, it's specifically on like
I
Vayne
never really
Callista.
liked it, even on like Varus or something. I just feel like getting BT is like
Yeah, even
more
Varus,
sense.
it's pretty good. With the on-hit build.
It's
Yeah.
got extra value with Seraphine, like defense with the heals and shit. More value. Ugh, look at the fucking levels, man. Callista's level 11.
Yeah, they've been grouping a lot. I mean, this is GAM style. They group a lot. They bleed XP. They bleed map control. But when they group, they try to get something done. And usually
I mean,
something
the flowers
happens.
are a shit ton too. How much XP is 27 Otacon roses? Oh,
Probably almost a level.
It's aggressive.
Wait, on Sama.
Dude, there's just no burst.
they don't
Like,
have the damage. They don't have the damage.
but
Yeah, they
but
don't.
neither does G2. Shit's so awkward.
Until Caps is there. I think Caps right now is pretty strong with Void.
Oh, yeah, has to flash it out. That
What?
is flash for flash, Kiaya for Hans, and that's
think the only
probably
way-
one of
Caps is even doing damage is if they all stack the enemy. Like a single targets could be high.
But I think his burst matters a lot right now.
He
Even
should
just
be able to
taking someone
one-shot
half.
like pretty much anyone.
Not through Seraphine or Reshield.
27 minutes, no feats of strength. The
Yep.
fucking
No.
kill one is the one that hasn't happened yet. That's so crazy.
They do not have the damage to kill each other. It's literally it.
Yeah. I think it's because of that 1-2 punch of like one team drafted Vi and the other one went Tom Kench. So now you have like an anti-engage comp against
Yeah.
Vi, but like
It's
Vi
so
still
awkward.
decides when the fight happens. So then Vi for the fight to actually be all in, Vi has to pick a bad fight. Human's 16 and enemy ADC is level 12. It might be time for a 1v5 performance from Skewman.
I hate playing shit that like has to rely on my team to start the fights. If I'm Viego, I'm like playing in their face, trying to like be able to go on me, but that it's just not good.
Drake's up in 4 seconds.
Oh.
What happened?
Oh, yeah, no flash.
Oh.
Yeah,
The feats
Died.
have been claimed.
Human
Frontline
is
Aatrox,
in,
I've
bro.
seen this
He's
before.
reset.
Kiaya
Oh.
frontline Aatrox.
God.
That is a massive pick from G2 Esports. Caps does it. They go for the burst. They get the kill.
No soul.
G2 will get Dragon.
Not Soul, yeah, that's the one copium that you can rely on here, but
That is the second
Oh,
longest
man.
timer to claim the blessing of Noxus, which is the boots.
Whoa.
All tier 1 regions in
Whoa.
Split 2.
The Brav?
Wait, is this
Kinda
really
damage.
G2? This looks fucking
Yeah.
troll.
Caps has been caught out. Leave
Yeah, no, I
Maybe
think they can do
not.
this.
Wait, or
The
is TPing in?
Avengers are coming
Or is
in.
TPing in? Wait,
Oh,
this
Caps
looks good for G2.
flashing.
Oh,
Oh
And he
my
GG's.
god.
Oh, God.
yep, it's over.
There it is. Explosion.
And you were doubting the anti-pick, but Caps is actually just solo carrying at this point. Okay, honestly, GAM is... I don't know what you say. at this
GAM
point.
taking 0 frontline. I feel like so fucking troll. Especially with shit like Vi Aatrox, man. Like, they benefit so much from being able to come in after the fight has started. I'm trying to think, like, what possible tank supports you could play. Like, something that's even passable. Shen is the only thing I can think that's, like, passable. Gragas, maybe.
I don't think Shen is going to threaten anybody ever this game, bro. You're going to
Gragas already gone.
A TK, like, team comp, and, like, how are you ever going to even get in range to taunt Senna or Annie? I feel like bot lane had to play some bullshit like Ash Seraphine or whatever. They did close to Seraphine, and
Yeah, I
the
think
team just
Ash
had to
Seraphine would've
kinda,
been really good.
Rally behind it.
Wasn't Kalista a Terraka combo at some point?
Yeah,
A little bit.
you can play
Terek
Taric.
actually would go kind of hard with this. Vi Terek.
Levi
Ooh,
doesn't
Levi
really get
gets
to
out,
move.
but they can't kill anyone, man.
Oh, they don't have damage.
Flashed
Bro,
on
we
Seraphine.
go Game 5 Callista after Artemis had that performance on Caitlyn. We're going Game 5. We pick Artemis, the guy that hard.
Hey, they
carried
can't kill anything.
before.
They literally can't kill anything.
GG.
I'd be tilted as fuck playing something with 0 damage. It doesn't matter if Gumayusi, Ruler, or Uzi is playing Callista this game. You're never killing this team. They're not taking damage. GG though.
Nice try, GAM.
GG. Nice try. I think GAM did way better than everyone expected.
Yep.
The smiles on their faces. You said it. How hard
Callista hate watchers eating good right now.
in play. Unbench the king
My God.
indeed. They pull it out in game
Hey, this went pretty late, eh?
to move on.
This one did go late.
That went the distance.
9:15.
All right, I actually got a piece. I got to do some fucking C9 Riot shit.
Yep, same. I got dinner. Later, guys.
All right, peace, boys.
Peace.
See ya. A Riot C9 shoot at 9 p.m. Huh. Is that his code for jacking off?